think your dad not being there as much as you wanted him to be affected your view on relationships?
It gave me a lot of trust issues.
And they would insult me and I would insult them back. All those things was what made our marriage sweet. It used to make me very, very happy.
The same women asking these questions are the same ones saying they don't want to be approached.
Good, respectful men, the men with boundaries.
She's a local singer. She cheated with a fan. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Did you grow up with both parents in the household?
Yeah, I did. I did not.
Who'd you grow up with?
I grew up with my mother.
So your dad wasn't in your life?
My dad was in my life, but not as much, like as a father should be.
How do you think your dad not being there as much as you wanted him to be affected your view on relationships?
It gave me a lot of trust issues, confidence in myself as a female, because I didn't have a father figure to teach me like how a man is supposed to treat a woman. My mother basically played those both roles. So like for me, it gave me a hole, if that makes sense.
So what problems did you run into in like your last relationship where you said, damn, like if I had my dad, I probably wouldn't have done this?
I let the guy basically take over me as a person, as a female. Like most likely what I messed up on was just letting him take that control instead of myself. And in certain ways where my father should have told me, don't let a man overpower you as a woman. But my father didn't teach me that because he was just there but not there.
Wow. So yeah, she had daddy issues, but it wasn't the daddy issues to where she blamed men for everything. She let the man have his way. She was a pushover. Happens to a lot of women. Let me get on to the next one.
Being with a good guy can be really, really boring. My husband used to cheat when we first started dating. I would suspect him and he would usually beg and beg and beg till I. Then we got married. My husband was cheating all through the first year, second year. In fact, every day we were fighting. Every day we were having an argument, from one argument to another. After we finished fighting, we would make up and everything would go smoothly. I remember calling different ladies, threatening them to leave my husband. I remember telling them to leave him or else I would post their pictures online and they would insult me and I would insult them back. All those things was what made our marriage sweet. It used to make me very, very happy. Our marriage was very, very interesting. But look, I don't know what happened and how God encountered my husband or my husband encountered God. Now, my husband is a saint. To even cheat on me is a problem. Work will close, my husband will come back immediately. I've asked him so many times if he's going through midlife crisis. He will keep telling me that no, that he has found a purpose and he has known that there's nothing out there again and that it is left for him to be faithful to his wife. I don't know how to tell him to go back to the streets. I don't know how to tell him to bring up all those things that used to make our marriage interesting.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now our marriage is just a one-way street, very boring. Cook, sleep, even to argue with me is a problem. To me, I feel like every marriage needs a spark. Spark can be a cheating partner or an abusive partner or a violent husband. Something that just keeps the marriage going. Something that just makes it interesting. But my husband is boring. Me now, I don't know if I should start cheating on my husband to bring back the spark. But I know that many men don't forgive cheating and I don't want to be caught cheating on him because I don't want to go back to my parents' house. How do I restore the spark we once had in our marriage? How do I get my husband to start cheating on me again? Please let me know. I'll be reading the comments.
Wow. This is in Africa, right? You can tell from the way she's speaking. She wants, this is proof. And it's from a foreign woman. Be careful out in Africa in some places, right? They want that type of guy because it's a spark. Women want to feel something. While they're not feeling that, they want to feel that disconnection, that interruption in the brain keeps things interesting. I wonder what's going to happen next. They want to stay guessing. And it's proof. Guys want to know, is it true women want guys that are bad? She said her husband's a good guy now. She wants the bad boy. This is why they want the bad boys. They want drama. Proof.
Why do men nowadays stare and act interested but never approach you? Men and women on Twitter share the reason why men don't like approaching women. Hi, I'm Phenom, and let's mind other people's business. Follow me on Instagram because I mind other people's business differently over there too, so go on. The same women asking these questions are the same ones saying they don't want to be approached and filming men trying to embarrass them for even saying hello. Why the hell would they keep approaching y'all? I do remember women saying en masse that they wanted to be left alone and not approached. Because if he does, y'all gonna call him weird, stalker, thirsty, or some other name. It's safer to just look and keep it moving or just let her say something first. All my life I've been hearing how women want to be left alone in public, so
All my life I had to fight. That's what guys are saying. They don't want to fight no more.
I'd be cool for real. I just mind my business and go to my destination and complete my objective. I think social media raised a lot of these dudes, so they rather get rejected in the DM versus in person. Lol. I'm pushing up on you if I like what I see. Shrug. The worst that can happen is she tell you she not interested or got a man. YOLO. Y'all keep calling them predatory for basic communication. 1, we seeing how many others you curve. B, we don't know if you're also interested, and we're not mind readers. And 3rd, we're tired of always having to make the first move.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Body language and eye contact gon' tell it all, lol. If she ain't looking at me a certain way or doesn't look open, I'm not wasting my time over there. Honestly, from what I've noticed and from what I've been told, men said they're not approaching because they don't want to be labeled thirsty, stalker, harasser. Others said they assume she already has someone. Others said they just don't like rejection.
Well, it's one of those things. I remember, I think it was my last video I did, right? I did a video today. Actually, I had on the same shirt. I did a video today. So the woman said she's going to approach a guy she likes, right? So as the guy stated, that's why they're doing it. So if a guy is sitting there looking at you and a woman sees him and says, I like him, and goes up and do like this woman here says she's going to do, hey, I think you're handsome. Sounds like a winning match to me. Guys need to look, show appreciation. If a woman likes, she needs to go up and approach. This is the soft guy era. Welcome to the soft guy era. Everybody needs to join it. Women need to show initiative. He's looking, show initiative. You show the initiative back and go talk to him.
Because the majority of the time when a guy's interested, a woman will act like he's bothering her or not her type. Because they're not allowed to approach women. Too many rude and abrasive women nowadays. You can come respectful and like a gentleman, and some of the things that come out of some of these women's mouth will scare you off. Because women aren't always approachable. Thanks to all the thirsty heathen, it makes it hard for real interested ones to come forward because you don't want the woman to feel harassed or bothered. I like how there's a little bit of accountability in that one. All it takes is a sprinkle. It doesn't have to be you specifically who engages in the behavior for you to recognize it. See, ain't this a lot of y'all lying? Y'all be on here daily saying you hate men and want to be left alone, and then just start following instructions. Probably because they don't want to end up on TikTok being pinned as a creep for showing interest. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to put y'all phones down and not be corny. Then y'all about a man approaching y'all. Then y'all about men not liking certain women of certain races, parental statuses. Y'all made pure interactions a thing of the past. Vice versa. Y'all gotta be for real here, ladies. A lot of y'all act a fool when a man approaches you. I even had to check myself. All the attitude, disrespect, or acting a victim.
That was many people chiming in. They see it too. Men and women see it. These weren't just men commenting. These were women. So if women are talking about the problems they're seeing from you women, is it not a problem? I think it is. Let me get on to the next one.
There's like this huge problem that I've been noticing in the dating world. The good, respectful men, the men with boundaries, will not approach women because they're trying to respect their boundaries. And it is true that biologically speaking, women are far more attuned to subtleties, like body language subtleties, than men. So a lot of times, women will actually be giving off clues and cues that they want to be approached, but if a vibe or something and the man has no idea. What ends up happening is that it's the men with no boundaries, or that don't respect boundaries, or the narcissists or the creeps that end up approaching the woman. Women in my life complain that it's only the creeps that approach them, when it's really we women need to be giving off way more intense.
That's it, right? She knows she's talking about herself. I don't know the way she's talking. Like, it's the same thing. I would approach her thinking she's talking about herself and not knowing. And you see, I'm confused. I'm like, okay, maybe the lady's talking about herself. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. She wasn't talking about herself. She's probably talking about someone else. I'm confused. I'm not talking. Next one. All right, guys. Now, I got to take this second. So I want to talk about a guy who went through a situation in the West. This is what he had to say. My ex is a modern Western woman. I work full-time in the whole nine. She made $20,000 a year more than me. Oh, man. But my job had the health benefits for the family. After therapy, I realized I was emasculated and signed for years. So he went through the sign treatment, right? Shame, ignorance, guilt, and need to be right. She's a local singer. She cheated with a fan. Blamed me. Long story short, we divorced. Now, this brother did, I talked about this in the last video, right? I talked about going here in the last video. This is what he had to say. Now, I met a Mexican woman, born and raised in Mexico. I happened to lose my job while we were dating. I told her I didn't blame her if she wanted to leave. She laughed. She said, I'm a good man, and she is going to help me get it together. The woman didn't care she lost his job, right? You know what happens? Oh, you lost your job? Oh, I didn't get in a relation with you for you losing your job. I was pretty and like this when you got me. You got to maintain me. I didn't blame her. She laughed and she said, I'm a good man and she's going to help me get it together. I can't believe how happy I am. I never been treated the way she treats me on a daily basis without her even thinking twice about it. By the way, she speaks 3 languages, has 2 master's degrees, and works for the government. We are planning to retire in Mexico, which I'll be a dual citizen. He said, me and please act right was a comfort to him on a daily basis. And I can't thank you enough. I attached a couple of pictures if you want the flashes up there with the successful password bros at the end of some of the episodes. So yeah, I'll definitely show you some love. And she's one of those Mexican women. She looks white. Well, they are part white, right? They're white, black, everything all in one. And yeah, man, he got him one. He got a educated Mexican woman with a career too, right? Not like, oh, she's poor. No, not the case. Same thing with my wife. My wife was a teacher for many years, made decent money. His wife probably makes more than him. I don't know. But yeah, she didn't care about, oh, you got to make 100,000. Most of these women don't. They just want to know if you're capable. They want to see that you have potential to go out there and get it, which he showed. He explained to her. She appreciated that. Oh, well, you explain it to me like this? Okay. Don't worry about it. I got us. That's what men want to hear. That's all we want to hear.
I want something feminine and delicate.
Men want to go where they're respected and appreciated and welcomed. Not just, oh, okay, I'll get with you. No, nobody wants that. Let me go on to this last one. Yeah, but guys are constantly going through this. Hating. See the look on her face? See that hater right there? That's one of those things. Hi, hater. Remember the song by Marino? Hi, hater.
I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Hi, hater. Hi, hater. That's them. And that's why they mad, right? Because guys can find their wife in Colombia. Guys can find their wife anywhere. Anywhere. I can't say but there, because there are some wives there in America, right? I can't bash all American women. There are some good women there. Not many though. And then she's good for what? 10, 15, 20 years? And then she takes it's very, very minimal. Like, I got a couple of my family I know that are good. And other than that, I don't know. But guys leaving because we all realize
This is the way.
passport, bro. Passport. No. There's definitely more to life than being with y'all.
So he's come